So this US dollar CAD analysis for Thursday, 17th of May. Now let's just have a look what our prices and where prices may likely go. So we did see this break above this resistance of the 129. We weren't able to hold that level. What we did see was the price progression here to the downside, consolidation in around that 200 and 400 period moving average confluence before seeing a strong break of the confluence. Also that 128.39. So we did have the 200, 400 period moving average and 129. What we did see was strong break of that level, came down for a true test of the 127.78, as indicated there. Pretty much a perfect test. Brought strong bullish bounce from that level, from the 127.78 all the way up towards its 128. Well, essentially 128.30 or so, and from which we have seen price progression back down towards a 127.78. Brief consolidation before having a break of the 127.78, came down towards this 127.56. Seen a bullish bounce here at the 127.56 for a test of that 127.80. And again, we've seen sell side momentum come back into this market, bringing us back down towards a 127.56. So we have a high, lower high, and we've seen a continued weak price momentum here. So if we do see a price progression beyond the 127.56, if we do fail to hold that level, we do appear to have found some support previously in around that 127.25. I'm not placing much importance on it. However, the very next level that I am looking at here to the downside would be a move down towards that 127. Successful break from which we look for 126.70. Or if there is sufficient volatility in the coming days or so, possibly that 126.22 may just come into focus if we do get quite a bit of volatility. If, however, we do hold this 127.56 as support, can break and hold above the 127.78. We're looking for price progression towards that 128.39, where we do have the added confluences of both the 200 and 400 period moving average. We've got a bit of a triple confluence. We have the horizontal level, 128.39, previous active resistance and support. We have the dynamic levels of the 200 and 400 period moving averages, thus increased likelihood of seeing sell side momentum return to the market from that 128.39, possibly bring us back down towards that 127.78. But if we do have sufficient volatility to break and hold above the 128.39, we're looking for prices to progress towards that 129 level here on the US dollar against the CAD. Saying that, I would expect that to be the far end of range unless we get a very volatile day in the next coming days or so, and in which case 129.44 may just come into focus. What we'll do now is have a brief look here at the daily chart to see how prices have been developing. Get the scale on here correct. So from a daily chart perspective, we've had prices test the 130, pretty strong pullback, sharp pullback over a couple of days, all the way down towards the 127.56. Bullish bounce, tested the 129, and again we've seen that sell side momentum come back into the market. So from a daily chart point of view, we've got a high, a lower high, strong price progression here to the downside, suggesting that there is quite a bit of bearish momentum overhang on this market at present. And with that said, there is a possibility of having such a strong move in towards that 27.56, possibly breaking that level and heading down towards levels previously mentioned here on the US dollar against the CAD. So we are seeing a bit of weakness. So there is a possibility if we do break our previous lows for price progression, possibly even down towards that 126.22 from a daily chart point perspective. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the US dollar CAD analysis. Thanks for watching.